If you know anything about boxing, then you know that Ryan Garcia's devastating blows don't always happen in the ring. He's also quite active on social media, and he's posted some pretty off-the-wall stories before. But like, why do I kinda believe this one? He's been clowning on Devin Haney and saying that he's been hanging out with Diddy and alluding to videos coming to the surface starring Haney and Diddy. And allegedly, Diddy isn't happy that this info has come to light. So what's Ryan Garcia on about? How did he try to get 50 Cent involved? And what does Devin Haney think about this mad being talked about him? Stick around and I'll break it all down for you. So in case you've been sleeping under a rock or you just don't pay attention to sports, you probably already know about the Garcia-Haney fight that took place on April 20. But there was a lot of insanity going on in the lead up to that fight. For instance, Haney and Garcia made a deal that Garcia would pay Haney $500,000 for every pound he was over 140 at weigh-in. He ended up weighing in at 143.2 pounds, which means he paid out a cool $1.5 million to Haney. It also meant that once he defeated Haney, he didn't actually walk away with the welterweight title because he was overweight. Garcia managed to drop Haney to the floor 3 times that match, and it was a historic win because it's Haney's first loss. Even though Garcia isn't the champ due to a technicality, that's still a pretty epic accomplishment. But in the lead up to that fight, Garcia seriously clowned on Haney and was putting word out that Haney had been to Diddy's parties and even suggested that videos would come out about it. It all started with a press conference in which Garcia said, "No Diddy." If you don't know, people are using "No Diddy" sort of like Cameron's "pause," or to go even further back, "No homo." That's why he also said "pause, no Diddy," so people would get the reference. Garcia even asked Diddy's longtime troll 50 Cent to walk him out for the fight on 420. He said, "50 Cent would be awesome if you walked out with me on 420. No Diddy, let's do this." The no Diddy narrative was definitely all throughout the promos and interviews leading up to this match. We don't know if 50 actually responded to Ryan, but there's no indication that he did so publicly. He might have politely declined in Garcia's DMs or something, but what we do know is that when it came time for the match, 50 wasn't there to escort Garcia to the ring, which sort of sucks. I feel like that would have been pretty epic for a lot of reasons, but the primary one being that it'd give 50 a way to troll Diddy again through Garcia and let it be known that 50 doesn't mess with anyone who associates with Diddy. He did another interview where he said, once you go to a party with Diddy, you don't even listen to what he's saying anymore. He was talking about Haney and saying that basically if you party with Diddy, you lose your credibility.
Of anything that Devin was saying or his workout last week.
Once you go to a swimming pool party with Diddy, it's like you don't even pay attention to what the he's saying. But at the end of the day, once your booty got tickled.
Yeah, you heard that right. Bro really just said, once your booty hole got tickled, is over. Ryan tweeted, "So got word that they got videos of Devin at Diddy's party. Fight, what did you do? The videos are coming?" To which Haney responded, "Bitch, quit playing with me, lying sack of I'ma punish you for playing with my name." So Haney is definitely denying everything Garcia is saying about his involvement with Diddy. But he can deny it all he wants. Proof started seeping out in the form of pictures from one of Diddy's pool parties. And that definitely gave Garcia's words some credibility. Ryan also put out a video of himself training while wearing a shirt depicting Haney shirtless in a pool with Diddy. But Haney isn't the only one that's been exposed for being involved with Diddy. Now that everyone's pretty familiar with how Diddy moves, they've started taking a closer look at everyone around him. And since some recent audio has been leaked, Meek Mill is drawing fire too. Now, I'm not gonna play you the clip because I did it in another video here recently, and you can go watch that if you want to hear it. But it pretty much mentally scarred me for life, so I'm not gonna be playing that again. Basically, the audio is of Diddy taking Meek to Pound Town and Meek screaming and struggling. Before that audio even dropped, Meek was implicated in Rodney Jones' lawsuit against Diddy. Meek has been trying to do the most to try to maintain his image, but also deny all the allegations and try to keep some distance between his name and Diddy's. But after that audio, it's not even a juggling act. It's more like juggling chainsaws. After the audio was leaked, one of Diddy's former bodyguards came forward to announce that he'd been the one responsible for the leak.
Daddy, like when he started all that daddy this and daddy that, and then I heard some hollering and struggling like, yeah, I kept the phone there and I recorded all this. I was like, this Diddy rich. So I'm finna put the squeeze on and give me a couple dollars and just...
Jaguar Wright says that not only does she think the audio is real, she thinks Nicki Minaj, who is Meek Mill's ex, probably had a hand in it being leaked.
Diddy fried, he Diddy fried. He the Diddy do our bop. F Meek, real rap.
You think that audio that they put out was real?
Yeah, that was him. Nicki put that out there. That Nicki recorded that at the freak off in the Calabasas. She been waiting to drop that shit on Meek. She just wasn't gonna tell nobody it was Diddy. But now that Diddy out there, why not?
She went on to expose a really disturbing incident with Odell Beckham Jr., Justin Bieber, and Trey Songz.
Wasn't seem so fluid that Justin Bieber was wiping away from his mouth when he brought his face up from Odell Beckham's groin in a club with Trey Songz on the lookout.
The images are there.
Diddy-fied. Hashtag no Diddy.
This is what she's talking about.
Never seen this video before. This is like 5 years old. This is crazy, bro. Y'all seen this? Was Justin Bieber and Odell Beckham in the club?
Now, everybody and their brother has been talking about how Diddy groomed Justin when he was younger and brought him to his house for a weekend and recorded a lot of it to put on his YouTube channel when Justin was just 15. He was even promising the young Biebs a house and a Lamborghini.
As soon as you turn 16, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time. Right? I'm like, yeah, be yours. It's a little dusty, you know.
Man. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna be driving this next year.
Yeah, when you get 16.
But maybe he wasn't grooming Justin just for himself, and he saw him as something to be shared. One thing that Jaguar's comments point out is this: it's not just actors and entertainers that are doing depraved things behind the scenes, it's athletes too. And when you think about it like that, it really highlights the possibility that the allegations of Ryan Garcia against Devin Haney could actually be true. And not only that, similar things could even be happening involving other athletes. It's literally everywhere, and it's all gradually being exposed. So when Cat Williams said that 2024 was the year that these people would be exposed and the truth would come out, it really seems like he was right. And side note, I'm personally super stoked for his Netflix Live special on May 4th because I'm sure some more juicy tidbits will be leaked. And it's not like these encounters with Diddy are innocent. People have actually been hurt, allegedly. All it takes is a cursory scan of Cassie's lawsuit to learn that she accused him of really hurting her to the point that she wasn't allowed to leave hotel rooms until the wounds on her face had healed, so that he wouldn't get in trouble for the assault. And Gene Deal, Diddy's former bodyguard, has recounted a story in which Diddy's young protege, Usher, was assaulted so badly his mom had to take him to the hospital.
Puff and Usher did have a situation, and that situation led Usher to the hospital.
According to Gene Deal, Diddy actually bugged every room and recorded the whole house. So he thinks that when the feds raided Diddy, they got those tapes too.
Diddy had, yo, bro, can you imagine? He had every room taped and bugged, and they found little bugs and little tape recorders. I mean, little those micro projectors or whatever like that, or video cameras. They found them in the house, bro. So by them having those things in the house, and people know there's drugs, there's alcohol, there's loose women, there's loose men.
And he says that everybody's real nervous right now about what could potentially come out.
Not only celebrities, I don't think it's only celebrities gonna be shook. He had politicians in there. He had princes in there. He also had a couple of preachers in there. Hallelujah. That's crazy.
You personally, you think they got tapes?
Well, my personal opinion that if Lil Rob could be trusted and his statements are true, they got him. They got tapes and stuff.
Word on the street is that Diddy doesn't like that these videos and pictures of him with people are being leaked at all, and that he's hopping mad that Ryan Garcia has exposed his relationship with Devin Haney. Is it possible that we'll get some sort of video evidence of Devin Haney at Diddy's crib once the FBI investigation is over? It certainly could, but I personally think that if the FBI really did get video and audio and they're going through all of it, we'll be a lot more shocked by who they find on them. I mean, we've got a picture of Devin Haney with Diddy at a pool party, and thanks to Rodney Jones and Cassie's lawsuits, we know what goes down at a Diddy party, so there's nothing more about that situation that it really surprised me. I think once it all comes out that there will be celebrities and athletes and politicians that we never in our wildest dreams would have suspected of getting down with Diddy, it'll send us all into a tizzy clutching our pearls. But that's all I got for you today. Let me know down in the comments what you think about Ryan Garcia bringing Fitty-level trolling tactics complete with receipts. Were you surprised when the photo of Haney with Diddy surfaced? Talk to me in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.